Hello everyone, welcome to this practice. Today we are in a new set. As you can see, we are on holidays and we decided since the space is really beautiful, it was worth it to take the time to film some classes here. We hope you enjoy, and it might be quite noisy because we have some neighbors and some animals walking around, so just bear with us and let me know in the comments if it's too much for you. This practice is a full body practice with a focus on the shoulders and the hips. These areas are two areas that often hold a lot of tension and a lot of stress. So we're going to find some mobility, some movement, some hip opening poses in order to release this tension and to bring some ease and softness into these areas. So when you're ready, join me on your mat and let's begin. All right, we're going to start in a comfortable seat. You're welcome to use a couple of blocks for this practice. So just if you have them near you, just bring them close to your mat so you have them in case you need them. We're going to cross over our ankles, coming into Sukhasana, or maybe sitting on your heels. Taking your hands to your knees or thighs, and when you're ready, gently close your eyes. We're just going to take a moment to center here, to center our awareness to the space around us and to the sounds around us. From the outside, start to bring this awareness inwards, into your body, into your breath. Notice your breath. And start to bring depth to your breath. Start to inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Maybe if you're comfortable with it, if you're familiar with it, you can start to activate your Ujjayi pranayama. So bringing a soft closure to the back of your throat, making your breath audible. Letting your breath soften the places where you feel tension or stress in today. And take 3 more breaths here. Right at the end of your last exhale, when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, bringing your gaze to the space around you. And with the next inhale, lift your arms up and over your head. As you exhale, interlace your fingers and turn the palm of your hands to face up. Inhale here to lift up. As you exhale, take a side bend to the right. Inhaling, come back to center, engaging through your core. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, you're going to take a twist to the right, keeping your arms extended up. Take another inhale here. And as you exhale, keep the twist and bring your left hand to your right knee, right hand out behind you. Take 2 breaths. As you inhale, you lift up, you reach up through the crown of your head. As you exhale, you deepen into the twist. Inhale to reach back up, come back to center. Exhale, interlace your fingers, face the palm of your hands up. Inhale here to lift up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Reach down through your right glute. Inhale, reach back up to center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand to your left knee, left hand out behind you. 2 breaths here. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to deepen into the twist. And 1 more breath. All right, as you inhale, reach back up, come back to center. Exhale, take your hands to your heart. Take your hands down in front of you and come forward into a tabletop. Bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, knees in line with your hips. From here, we're going to take some cat and cows, but this time we're going to extend our left leg to the left. I'm going to place my foot on the ground here. Make sure that your left foot is in line with your left hip. So we're already starting to move into the hip joint here. So inhale, drop your belly down, lift your gaze, lift your sitting bones, your tailbone up. As you exhale, round, press into your hands and your left foot. Inhale to reach up, to arch your spine, to open up through the shoulders. Exhale to round, engaging through the core and lowering your tailbone down. One more time. Inhale to lift up, to reach up and forward. Exhale to round. Inhale, come back to center. Go ahead and extend your left leg out behind you, keeping your toes tucked under, bringing your right foot to the right, opening your left hip over your right, coming into a modified side plank, lifting your left arm up towards the sky or the ceiling. And from here, you can stay here or you can try to lift your right knee off the floor, bringing your right toes to the left knee, engaging through the core. Take one more breath here, really pressing up through your right hand and left foot. And as you exhale, take your right knee back down, left hand, left knee down to the floor. Repeating over to the right side, extending your right leg to the right, to the side. Inhale to reach forward and up into cow pose. Exhale to round, pressing into your hands, your foot and your knee. Inhale to reach up, lifting your gaze, lifting your tailbone. Exhale to round. One more breath here. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. All right, bring your spine back to neutral. Extend your right leg out behind you. Left foot to the left. Right hip opens over your left. Extend and lift your right arm up towards the sky. Stay here for 3 breaths, or maybe you're able to lift your left knee, bringing your left toes to the right knee. 2 more breaths here, really pressing up through your left hand and your right foot, using your obliques muscles to keep your hips lifted. 1 more breath here. All right, come back into tabletop. Bring both hands and both knees down. And when you're ready from here, tuck all 10 toes under, lift your knees, lift your hips, and press up into a down dog. Our first down dog of this practice. So take your time here to maybe move, to find your breath, to let your body move, to let your awareness moving around inside your body. A couple more breaths here. You're welcome to find stillness or to keep moving. All right. With your next inhale, reach your right leg up for 3-legged dog. And as you exhale, open your hip and bend your right leg. You're welcome to gaze underneath your right arm and maybe find movements here with your right knee moving into your right hip joint. Take another breath. As you inhale, square your hips, extend your right leg back. As you exhale, take your right knee to your right elbow and set your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Left knee stays lifted. From here, we're going to turn all 10 toes to the right, dropping our left heel down. And as you inhale, reach your right arm up. We are in another modified side plank, or more a lizard pose, a side lizard pose. From here, you're going to extend your right arm back and drop your hips down. Inhale to reach your right arm forward, lifting your hips. Exhale to dip it down. 2 more times. As you inhale, you lift up. As you exhale, you drop it down. Feel the movement in your right glute, your right hip. Inhale to reach forward and lift. Exhale to drop. Inhale to reach forward and up. Exhale, bring both hands back down, your right sole of your foot down, and as you inhale, step your left foot forward to the outside of your left hand, coming into your low squat malasana. You're welcome to sit on a block if you can reach the floor with your heels, and when you're ready, take your elbows to your knees, bring the palm of your hands to touch. Coming into your prayer pose with your hands. Take a couple of breaths, really pressing your knees open with your elbows, rounding slightly your lower back so your pelvis is slightly tilted forward. Reaching up through the crown of your head. Take another breath here. As you inhale, we're going to come to a standing position, pressing into the sole of your feet, reaching up, arms over your head. As you exhale, take your left wrist with your right hand and take a side bend to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Switch your wrist, exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take your hands to your heart and come back into your malasana. Take a breath in. As you exhale, extend your right arm to the right hand to the floor. Inhale, lift your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand down to the left. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, take your hands to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, take your hands down, and as you inhale, extend both legs back, coming into your first high plank. Take a full breath. All right, another breath in. As you exhale, bend your elbows and slowly lower all the way down. Drop the top of your feet down, roll your shoulders open. As you inhale, lift up into a high or low cobra. Exhale to lower. Inhale, tuck your toes, lift up into a high plank, knees down or lifted. Exhale, press it back into a down dog. All right, take a breath here. As you inhale, lift your left leg up, three-legged dog. As you exhale, open your hip and bend your leg. Take 2 breaths here, maybe finding movement. So you're welcome to circle your knee with big circles or maybe smaller ones. Or you're welcome to wiggle out your toes, roll your ankle, and as you inhale, square your hips, extend your left leg up. As you exhale, left knee to left elbow and left foot to the outside of your left hand. Right knee stays lifted. You're going to turn all 10 toes to the right, dropping your right heel down, coming into a modified side plank. Inhale to lift your left arm up. As you exhale, drop your hips and extend your left arm back. Inhale to reach your left arm forward, lift your hips. Exhale to drop and extend it back. 2 more times. Inhale to reach forward and lift. Exhale to drop. Once more. Feel the movement in your left leg, left hip, left glute. Exhale. Inhale to reach forward and up. Exhale, both hands down. Go ahead and square your hips to the floor. As you inhale, walk your right foot to the outside of your right hand and sit back in your malasana. Take your hands to your heart. You're welcome to sit on a block if you need to. 3 breaths here, dropping the weight of your pelvis, of your hips down. So you really feel this weight dragging you down, opening up through the hips, opening up through the inner thighs. One more breath here. As you inhale, press into your feet and reach up, come up into a standing position. Grabbing hold of your right wrist. As you exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take your left wrist and side bend to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take your hands to your heart and come back into your squat. Take a breath in. Exhale, left hand to the left. Inhale, reach your right arm up. This time you're going to bring your right hand over to the left hip. Maybe you can just place it onto your left glute, or maybe you're able to grab hold of your left thigh. Use your hand to press into your leg to roll your right shoulder open. Take a breath here. Inhale to extend your right arm. Exhale, take your right hand to the right. Inhale to reach your left arm up. Exhale, left hand to your right hip or glute, or maybe grab hold of your right thigh. Opening up and rolling your left shoulder open here. Take a full breath. Inhale to extend your left arm up. Exhale, take your hands to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, take your hands down, and as you inhale, extend both legs back, coming into high plank. Exhale, you can take chaturanga or lower all the way down. Roll your shoulders open, press your chest forward and up as you inhale into your back bend. As you exhale, press it back into a down dog. All right, take a couple of breaths. And as you next inhale, lift your right leg up, three-legged dog. Once again, exhale, open your hip, bend your leg. One breath here, fine movements. Inhale to square your hips, to extend your leg. Exhale, right knee to your nose and set your right foot forward. Dropping your left heel down, 90-degree angle into your left foot. Inhale, reach your left arm forward and up. Opening up into warrior two. Lunging into your front knee. Really deep lunge here, 90-degree angle into your front leg. And from here, you're gonna take your left hand to your right hip. Maybe you leave it there, or maybe with the help of your other hand, you're able to grab hold of your right thigh. Take two more breaths. You're really feeling the opening into your left shoulder, into your left side. Extending your tailbone down. As you inhale, extend your right leg. Open the palm of your right hand up and reach back into a reverse triangle. Keep your left hand where it is. Exhale, come forward into a triangle pose. Keeping your left arm as it is, you're welcome to take your right hand to your right thigh, right shin, right ankle, or maybe a block. Opening your left shoulder up. Take another breath here, pressing your hips forward, engaging through your glutes. As you inhale, extend your left arm up. As you exhale, come back to center. Shoulders over hips, turn your right toes to face forward. Inhale here. As you exhale, forward fold into Prasarita Padottanasana, grabbing holds of your ankles here. Take a full breath. Inhale to extend your spine long. Reach forward, keeping your left hand down, and as you inhale, lift your right arm up. As you exhale, bring your right hand to the left hip. You're welcome to slightly bend your right knee in order to make this twist a little more accessible here. Inhale to extend your right arm up. Exhale, bring your right hand down. To the other side, inhale, lift your left arm up, maybe bending your left leg. Exhale, take your left hand to your right hip, or maybe to your right thigh. Opening through the left shoulder, take a breath here. Inhale to extend your left arm. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale to extend your spine long, slight bend in your knees. Take your hands to your hips and lift your shoulders over your hips. Turn your right toes to face forwards. Extend your arms in line with your shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into your warrior two. Once again, take your left hand to your right side or right thigh. Inhale into reverse warrior here. Exhale into extended side angle pose. You can stay here into a half bind, or maybe you're able to come into the full bind, hugging your right thigh with your right arm. Grab hold of your left fingertips with your right fingertips. Opening your left shoulder back, continuing to press your chest and your hips forward. Take another breath. As you inhale, extend both arms. As you exhale, come back into a low lunge. We're gonna come into a side plank. So once again, dropping your left heel down. As you inhale, take your right foot over onto the left. Maybe you can keep it lifted. Take a full breath here. And we're gonna move into wild thing. So bringing your right foot down behind your left leg. As you inhale, press your hips up, engaging through your glutes. Open your chest up to the sky and extend your right arm back. Take a full breath here. Slowly find your high plank, bringing both hands and both feet down, or maybe you keep your right leg lifted. Exhale into chaturanga or lower all the way down. Inhale into upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale into your down dog. All right, take a couple of breaths here. Find your time to bring your awareness back into your body, into your breath. And as you next inhale, lift your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, open your hip, bend your leg. Take your time here, one breath to find some movements. And as you inhale, square your hips, extend your left leg back. Exhale, left knee to your nose and set your left foot forward in between your hands. Dropping your back heel down, 90-degree angle. As you inhale, reach your right arm forward and up. Let it guide you into your warrior two. From here, we're gonna take 3 breaths, bringing our right hand to the left hip or maybe to the left thigh. Feel how this position in your arm and your shoulder really helps you to open your right side back. One more breath here. Find your gaze steady here. Inhale into reverse triangle pose, keeping your right hand where it is. Exhale, come forward into Trikonasana triangle. Maybe left hand to your left shin or ankle or a block. You're welcome to adjust the stance of your feet, bringing them slightly closer in towards one another. Pressing your hips forward, really engaging through your glutes. Take another breath. Inhale to extend your right arm up. Exhale, lift your shoulders up over your hips. Turn your left toes to face forward. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Grab hold of your ankles or maybe bring your hands down in front of you. Take a full breath here. Inhale to extend your spine long, keeping your right hand down. And as you inhale, lift your left arm up. Maybe bending your left leg, maybe bringing your left hand to your right side or right thigh. Take a full breath. Inhale to extend your leg and your arm. Exhale, take your left hand down. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky, maybe bending your right leg, bringing your right hand to your left side or left thigh, opening and rolling up through the right shoulder. Take a breath, find your twist. Inhale to extend your right arm, right leg. Exhale, take both hands down. Slight bend in your knees. Take your hands to your hips and lift your shoulders over your hips. Turn your left toes to face forward. Extend your arms. Inhale. As you exhale, find your lunge. Warrior two. Take your right hand to your left side. As you inhale, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, come forward into a extended side angle. Maybe bringing your left hand down, maybe keeping your half bind, or maybe find your full bind, grabbing hold of your right fingertips with your left hand. 2 more breaths here. Keep your lunge strong. Keep your upper body and your hips open to the right side of your mat. 1 more breath. Inhale to extend both arms. Exhale, come back into a low lunge. We're finding our side plank again. So dropping your right heel down, bringing your left foot over onto your right. Maybe keep it lifted. Take a full breath and slowly move into your wild thing from this side. So bringing your left foot down behind your right leg, using your glutes activation to press your hips forward and up. Opening your chest up to the sky and extending your left arm back behind you. Take another full breath. Inhale to slowly find your high plank. This time as you exhale, bend your elbows and slowly lower all the way down. All right, dropping the top of your feet down. Extending your arms out behind you, interlacing your fingers, clasp your hands. As you inhale, extend your elbows, reach your hands towards your heels and lift your chest up. Stay here for 3 breaths. You're welcome to lift your feet, keeping your legs extended, your glutes, your quadriceps engaged. Continue to extend your hands as if they want to meet your heels. Take another breath in. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Take your hands down underneath your shoulders. As you inhale, engage through your core. Press up into a high plank. Exhale, lift your hips. Extend your heels down, coming back into a down dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Alright, from here we're gonna look forward and bring your right knee to your right wrist, right ankle to your left wrist, and slowly find your space to drop your hips down. We're coming into a pigeon pose. If this is too intense for your hips, you're welcome to sit on a block. So you can bring a block underneath your right hip, so you find more space, more height here. Once you're there, drop your back foot down, top of your foot down, and make sure that your hips are squared forward and in line with the front side of your mat. From here, you're gonna walk your hands slightly back. Find a slight back bend here. You can stay here, or you can once again clasp your hands, interlace your fingers, extend your elbows. Take a full breath here. Enjoy the opening into your shoulders and chest. And from here, release your fingers, walk your hands forward and find your forward fold. We're gonna stay here for 4 breaths. You can keep one hand on top of the other and release your forehead onto your hands. You can bring your forehead onto a block in order to release tension in your neck. Or maybe you can extend your arms forward and drop your head down. Take 2 more breaths here. Find this moment to release the tensions that you're holding on to in your hips, maybe in your neck or face. And from here, bring your hands back down. If you're sitting on a block, remove your block and let your left leg come forward, coming into a comfortable seat. Taking just a moment here, you can have your legs, your ankles crossed in front of one another. You can bring your soles of your feet to touch. Just a moment here to center your body, center your mind into your breath. Finding this moment of stillness to welcome the effects and the energies of this practice. And from here, we're gonna find a down dog. You can step back into a down dog, or you can come through plank pose. Inhale here, exhale chaturanga, or lower all the way down. Inhale to roll your shoulders nice and open, up dog or cobra. Exhale, press back into a down dog. Take a full breath here, finding the sensations into your right hip and glutes. And from here, you're gonna walk and place your left knee over to the left wrist, left ankle to the right hand. Find your space to sit down here, maybe sitting on a block. Once you found your comfortable pose here, comfortable or more or less comfortable pigeon pose, make sure that your hips are squared. Drop your back foot down. Walk your hands slightly back. Find your slight back bend. You can stay here, or once again, you can clasp your hands, interlace your fingers, extending through the elbows, opening up through the chest and shoulder. Take a nice breath here. All right, take your hands out in front of you and slowly find your fold. Once again, you can bring one hand on top of the other. Extend your arms forward. Make sure that your neck is relaxed. So you want to drop your head, forehead onto your hands, onto a block or to the floor. 4 breaths here. Finding your time, finding your breath. Noticing your breath. Continue to breathe deeply in and out of your nose. And let your breath guide you into this stretch, into this pose. Try not to run away from the feelings and sensations of this pose, but try to stay with whatever is coming for you right now. Take another breath here. All right, take your hands down and slowly lift your shoulders over your hips. Remove your block if you're sitting on one, and take your right leg forward. Once again, coming into a comfortable pose. You can cross your ankles out in front of you. You can bring your soles of your feet to touch. This time you're going to take your wrists or the top of your hands onto your knees. Palms open up, and take a moment here to close down your eyes. To let the energy of your body lower down with your body onto the floor, finding your time here to release tension, to notice the feelings and sensations of your body, bringing a focus onto your shoulders and hips. And how your mind, where your mind is wandering off to. Try to keep your mind centered to your breath And as we did at the beginning of practice, take this time to notice what's around you, the space around you, the sounds and the noises around you. Bring your awareness back inwards to your breath. Find a couple more breaths here to close down your practice, to welcome the energies and the benefits of this practice inwards. Take your hands to your heart, palm of your hands to touch. Inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly bow your head and your shoulders down in gratitude to yourself and your body. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if the noises around were too noisy or they kind of disturbed you during your practice. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you next. Bye.